Hello, Wentzville with All Octane here. In this video, I am finishing a Cars and Coffee here at Fast Lane in St. Charles, and I'm heading to a Diecast event in St. Peters, which is only about 10-15 minutes down the road. So I did bring my bag of Hot Wheels to buy, sell, trade. Hopefully trade, that's what I'm gonna hope for. This is a new event. We've never been to this one, so let's go find out what it's like. Say goodbye to Cars and Coffee, say hello to a Diecast event. I'll put the video for this car show in the comments below. So I think it is a little bit farther away than I thought. It's about 20 minutes away. So I will be getting there, I think 2 hours into the show. The show I think started at 7. Cars and Coffee started at 8. So I went to Cars and Coffee first because that's kind of a, you know, a more timely event. That one goes from 8 to 10. It's like 9:17 now. And the Diecast show goes from like 7 to noon. So I'm kind of splitting the difference, and it's a commute just to get up here to both of these places. So yeah, it'll be fun. Let's go see what they have though, because I'm hoping it's a little bit bigger than the one I normally go to. But at the same time, I don't know. So hopefully we're looking for the silver RLC Mercedes. We're looking for the big deal 55 black gasser. And then we're looking for the Rosen one. And then basically from there, anything else I can trade for. I don't know if I want to spend any money in this show. Although speaking of money, it does cost to get in. I think it's $3. It might be $5. I think early admission for this one was like $10. I don't quite remember, but it does cost money to get into the show. Well, I have arrived. Google did not make it easy to get here. It's a flea market area. So this is a flea market in St. Peters. And apparently it's difficult to get to. There's like railroad tracks, and then there's some like hills, and people closed off their parking lots so you can't get through them. So yeah, but I made it. And now I got my good old trusty backpack full of cool things that I need to trade for other cool things. So let's head inside and figure out what we're going to see and get. Okay, not too bad. I just paid my $3 and time to go hunting. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so that gentleman was awesome. I manifested a deal for this chrome silver Mercedes. That was awesome. I traded my Nationals Ford truck for it. But guess what? He also has the black big deal for $75, but he doesn't want to trade the Fast and Furious for it. But I still have the Nationals Porsche. So it's going to be kind of tough because I would love to walk home with one of those black big deals. Got to figure out how to do that. Okay, so you all know I like to go for dollar cars, and now I'm looking at these two. Ford Shelby Series 1 and or GR1, and then this Brit Speeder. It's not a licensed model, but it is cool. Ooh, and they also have Fast Feline, which is probably like the OG version of this one. Man, they got some cool stuff, and this is only like table like 2. Okay, so I am tempted to get more of these because I got some muscle cars here, all again for $1. This Faster Than Ever Challenger looks pretty cool for $1. They've got the Crazy 8, which I picked up the silver one not that long ago. If you guys watched my video on that one, they got 2 more of those. They also have over here the black one, which I have the black Series 1. So just a lot of cool cars for $1. Man, this is quite the display. I was able to find, I think these are the ornaments from either this year or last year or something from the M2s. I found a few of those, but never bought them. This guy's got the O'Reilly stuff too. Take a look at the setup though. Quite the setup. Man, take a look at these. Oh wow, they got the gold Datsun. I missed that one. I don't know why. I never bought that when it came up for sale. Okay, this I think says $4. That's kind of tempting. Might do that. Dan Gurney. Oh, and a mini truck poster. All right, so here's a bunch of nicer Hall of Fames for $10. You got Edelbrock and stuff like that. But I just picked up Gurney for $4. That's legit. I just think it's amazing. This one is $15. And I picked one up for $8. That's so cool. Quite a bit of loose stuff that you can go through. I don't know if I'm going to do it though. Check that out. Stuff we've seen on like Heavy D's channel. That's Bigfoot. Bigfoot doesn't actually live very far from here. But check these out. Matchbox Premiums. I think it's $30 for the set. These are sweet cars. Lamley just showcased some of these. All right, so I did just put together a deal. I spent the $30 on the Matchbox collectors. Why? Because I have a feeling those might be going up soon, especially after Lamley just introduced the fact that he had those cars as a kid, especially like the Supra and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy those because they're only like just over $2 a piece because there were 12 cars for $30. So that was a fun deal. I spent some money. Definitely some fresh Ferraris here. These are some cool Hall of Fame rods over here. Got a nice display of stuff. But there was one car that's really interesting to me. These red Nissans. And that one's 200 because that one's facing the opposite direction. I'm trying to remember where those came from. They're really cool. That guy's got the new 1/43rd scales. That's cool. I'm looking forward to those. I will probably buy those. Now, Ferraris. Those are so cool. Way out of my price range, though. Those are pretty cool Vipers. Not bad on pricing. I just bought, 12 Matchbox. So maybe next time I'll come home with Vipers, just like I saw all those Vipers. If you follow my Instagram because I found a bunch of Vipers for sale, real life Dodge Vipers for sale at a dealership in Eureka, Missouri. Just like real life Snap-on tools. A Hot Wheels Snap-on set for $100. I mean, it's old school though. That's actually really cool. Well, okay, so I now know this is a pretty cool show. They give a giveaway. I actually stayed for the giveaway. I got this cool Daytona Beach Racer Ford Thunderbird thing. That's fun. And it's just now noon o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. The show has ended. I was talking to a really cool guy named Eddie, and he was the one who traded the RLC car for the Columbus Nationals Ford truck, but he also has a black big deal. And stay tuned for that because he and I might be putting together a deal because he also has the Rosen one. So there might be a Porsche being traded sometime soon. I'm not really sure when or if that'll happen, but he's really cool. So now I know people. There's Eric, there's Michelle, and now there's Eddie. Cool people in the Hot Wheel hobby. But there we have it. There is the St. Peter's Diecast show. I'll show you guys what I got at home, and then I'll kind of end the video out there. Okay, I don't have my microphone today, but it is a new day because I'm meeting up with Eddie to trade the Porsche for the Rosen one and the black 55 no big deal gasser. So I'm in St. Charles, meeting up. Let's do this. All right, guys, check this out. I got it. It is with me, and I also bought a 70 Plymouth Roadrunner from Tees and Treasures, which is here in St. Charles, and they got a ton of diecast cars. That's where Eddie and I met. So yeah, if you're ever in that area, check it out because they've got a bunch of diecast cars. They got so much for sale. I bought this one for $13, mostly because I didn't really know it existed, and the Rosen one is in my pocket. So like I said, I got to get through today, but then I'm going to show you guys what I got to when I get home, figure out all the sales, and then I'll wrap the video up then. All right, here is the haul from the weekend, basically. So it was the St. Peter's show, technically the Wentzville show. I learned it's the Wentzville show at the Wentzville flea market, but I was able to get, okay, and I also got duped. I went back and looked at the footage. The guy said $30 for 12 cars. If you count this, there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't realize he was missing the Viper, which is this yellow car here. See, it says Viper RT10, and he's also missing the Mercedes 600 SL. So I totally bought, each car was $3, which actually, if you think about it, Kmart sticker for $2.99. They retained their value. I didn't make well, he didn't really make money. He didn't really lose money. And technically, I got each car for the price that they would have been paid way back when Kmart existed, right? So I got the Lamborghini Diablo. These things are awesome. Actually, I wanted to highlight this one because you can see, actually, nope, not the Mitsubishi. I want the Mustang. Here we go, the Mustang. Check this out. Okay, look at this. One of 25,000. Okay, so there are 25,000 of this. That is lower production than the AMX that we just saw, the Javelin that we just saw come out of the Redline Club. The Redline Club had 30,000 of that. This Mustang, Matchbox collection, there are only 25,000 of this Mustang Cobra. And look at the detail interior. You can't even get that in the modern Matchbox collectors. You can't even get that in the high-end stuff, like the stuff for $25 from the collector's website. Look at some of this. I mean, granted, it's still kind of not the best Tampo work, but still, look at that. Cobra painted interior. I mean, this is awesome stuff. I think the Prowler has some painted seats. Yeah, they are. Chrome around there. Gauge is painted in there. I think the Lamborghini has some painted stuff. The gated transmission. Like, you can't even find that nowadays. So I picked those up. They were $3. And then I crossed a couple of cars off my list, as I said. But first, I'll show you a Hot Wheel Hall of Fame Dan Gurney. Funny story. I have met Dan Gurney. Yeah, I have. I've met him. I actually, sadly, didn't really know who he was when I met him, but I did. I met him in college. And yeah, so I figured what better way to remember that story than to pick up the Hot Wheels Hall of Fame 48, what is this, Cuda? Yep, Plymouth Cuda for $4. I won this in the raffle. This reminded me of that Life magazine, Time magazine or whatever it is, with the Daytona racers, like when they're racing on the beach. I know that's a really big thing that's come back. This is a Ford Thunderbird on Daytona Racing from 1956. Kind of a cool little thing, again, for free, or in essence, $3, because that's how much it was to get in. I picked this up for $13 at the shop that Eddie and I met at, Teas and Treasures in St. Charles, Missouri. If you live in the Missouri area, check it out. He's got a ton of diecast cars. I picked this up for $13, not bad. And I will definitely open it in another video as well. But as I said, Eddie was able to trade me for 3 of the biggest cars on my list. The silver RLC Mercedes, the black Big Deal Gasser, which is actually sort of green. See that hue to it? There's some green hues to it. It's like greenish black. And then the Rosen one. All of these except the black deal, because I just want to display this one. But I will be opening the Mercedes and I will be opening the Rosen one. So stay tuned for more videos about those. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I'm having a lot of fun making these diecast videos when I go to the shows. There's another one coming up this weekend, so I'll have another one for you guys. But let me know what was your favorite part. Let me know if there's any cars in this bunch that I found that you like. Let me know if you guys want me to hunt things down or look for things that you might like. And if you're in the Missouri area, definitely check out these shows. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. And until the next one, have a good one.